Hello everyone, welcome here. Today you are going to learn a great lecture in Python functions. Yes, any coding programming languages to do a coding, you may observe what are functions and these are the major key roles will be applied while understanding while writing code in any programming language. So what are functions and why we require to use and how to write a function in Python? I'm going to demonstrate you here in this lecture. If you are watching first time this video lecture, please do subscribe and support. Let's see here. Very much interestingly, I would like to suggest to you here, like a function is a block of code, which only runs when it is called. The code unless until it won't perform itself. So how and when and how to pass the data and why it is called like as a parameters. So let's see a simple example. I'm going to demonstrate you with the help of ChatGPT. Write a basic function with 2 meters and call with the 2 parameters. We can write call in the sense accessing a function. So what's like a ChatGPT, how it is suggest for us? Let's see. Yes, it's a function is written like a defining. def is a keyword to write a function in Python. So I'm defining a keyword def. Add numbers is a function name. 2 parameters like a num1, num2 or name or any x, y, a, b, any things you can take it here. It's a syntax how it is going to be written. As you understand, like a simple function also I can write without parameters. But there is a simple example I have to show, like a welcome or hello world. In addition to a real time with the parameters, how many, if you see one parameter, you can easily handle multiple n number of parameters, how many you require in real world coding. So in simply here, I just taking 2 parameters to construct a simple function. So let's see, I am using a PyCharm to demonstrate you this lecture, like a Python local development environment. So if you don't know how to set your local Python and PyCharm IDE to set, watch our video lectures are there in harisystems. Let's see here, creating a new file, Python file and functions. Hit and enter. Let's see, just it's a hashtag, it's a comment line. Python function with 2 parameters. I'm going to preparing here. So def is a keyword to write a function, defining a function. And here ChatGPT is also suggesting for us add 2 numbers, like add numbers. So add underscore, there is no space, all lowercase letters only you have to write as a function name of the function. Add numbers of here num1 comma num2. Instead of num1 num2 also you can take xy or ab or like a number 1 2. Yes, you can possibly you can take it. And here put a colon at the end, hit and enter. See, automatically the cursor is going to be taking one indentation position with the tab of space where it is cursor is moving like it's a blinking. So the same way this syntax based you have to follow and write your function in Python. For this all applying of all these efforts, what the things you have to take in care to learn basics. Harisystems is also offering best online courses. Find below description if you are interested to learn from scratch to expert level. So here what we need to do inside the function, also we can call it as inside the block of function, block code where we can write a code inside the function. So simply what's like it's a suggesting ChatGPT, yes, return num1 plus num2. These two parameters. So let's see, return keyword is RETURN. Return is a reserved keyword. Why it is a reserved keyword? When you type something here, it is showing something like a blue color. It is a reserved keyword in Python. Strongly remember, these are the very great tips. So return keyword, when I am using, how the ball is, when you throw to the wall, it will come back to you. The same way, when you call a function by doing some logic inside, you want to get a result, like a return as a result set. Using a return keyword, we use inside the block of function, we'll get back this code. So here, see, my logic is num1, this parameter only I am written here. So I want to make a add two numbers, no, my functionality what I am trying to implementing here. So num1 plus num2. So it is a written here. So num1 arithmetic operator directly we can apply here in the inside the code of Python. Num1 plus num2, which is the total, will be accumulated here, and it will be written using a return keyword. It will be bounce back. It will be bounce back the result set, and we will get the total. How we will get the total? Let's see. When I am calling this function, yes, by passing these two parameters values. Let's see what ChatGPT is suggesting. Yes, let's see here. Call the function with two parameters. You can simply pass the values you want to add. So the two numbers may be 5, 10 or any of your custom numbers, and the name of the function what we have written, and passing these, like when we are passing data values, will be called as data arguments in programming. Strongly remember, and make sure to write down this step by step, write note, make a note of it. So it's a two arguments, data arguments. Here it is will be called as data, like a two parameters. So the data is going to be, when I am calling this function, this data is going to be assigning to num1 in order wise 5 and num2 for 10, which will be going to like how we are going to assign a value to a variable. The same way, when we are calling a function, the same way this data is going to be assigned to these two parameters. In the functions we call it as the same variables will be called as parameters. That's it. There is no confusion at all. So these data parameters are going to be like handling here, like making a addition or subtraction or multiplication or division, which you like. So let's see how to call this. We will see now. This result is simply, we can put it as a simply variable is a local variable. See, once you take a hit and enter, now I'm trying to calling by, yes, now I'm trying to calling like this function. So just simply calling a function, add underscore number, see this function with two parameters is a 5 or 10 or 15, any number you can. So I'm calling the function, and like a function is returning some value where I need to catch it, where I need to hold, and I want to see what it is. For the purpose, we are making a local variable res or result result. Any variable name you can define it, which is a meaningful. So here it is doing some logic, and we are getting in some value, and we are getting like it's in a result now. So hence I am taking as a result as a variable name. If you want res, or you want to tot total, or you want to final, whatever it you can call it the name, you can put it. So something when I am trying to run this line of statement, what happens? I'm trying to calling this function. See, I would like to show you before to final conclusions. Let's see. Here it's a I'm putting a comment line. Comment line means it's ignored by compiler. So function is written. Just I'm trying to running this file. Running the file is right click, run the function. So nothing is here. Nothing. Process exit code is process finished. Exit code is 0, is nothing but it's code is written is successfully perfect, whereas there is no result. Unless until function we need to access or call it manually. Otherwise, it won't be called or it won't be executed. This is very important. In the starting, a function is a block of code. It's nothing but it's a block of code which will runs when it is called. Called is nothing but I'm trying to accessing this function by passing two parameters data to calling. And when I know that I'm just returning from the function, I need to catch it, I'm holding and I'm storing that data into this result variable. Just what it is stored in the result when I'm trying to accessing this function, just print this result. See how the step-by-step process, how it is going interlinked. Any function you may build, you may create, the same process you need to apply. Now you see, just I'm trying to calling a function and the result I'm storing here. Just I'm trying to printing what is the result is stored inside this variable. Let's now run it. As we know that 10 plus 5 is 15. We got it. Let me check, it's a 25. Yes. Let me check with the 25. Just run it. Wow, 35. It's going. It's a dynamic way. If I want to add one more parameter, see, this is what you have to practice. More examples like num3. So we need to put one more like something like 20. 3 parameters when we are accessing using like a written and declared inside the function. So 3 data arguments you have to write. Run it, 55. That's it. If you don't know how many parameters, then you need to use keyword, non-keyword arguments. Fully supported Python. So I hope with parameters and declaration, function declaration, how to access with the written keyword and how to store into the local variable when you are trying to accessing this function and the result you are getting and making customization of this function. It's a super easy with the help of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is also offering a great example explanation how to build, how to write. I hope it's a super easy lecture. You start with functions in Python. If you feel this video lecture is helping you at any point to learn something by adding your skills, please do subscribe and support for more interesting video lectures. And also Harisystems offering a great online courses such as step-by-step process to understand code clearly and make you master in less time for real world job apply and job skills. Thank you for watching this lecture. Catch you in the future lecture. Thank you.